You might look at these massive, tank-like animals and think, slow and steady, right? Well, get ready to have your mind blown. Today, we're diving deep into the world of rhinos, and trust me, they're full of surprises, especially when it comes to speed. That's about 34 miles per hour. To put that into perspective, the fastest human ever recorded, Usain Bolt, topped out at just under 45 kilometers per hour. So yes, a rhino could easily outrun the fastest person on Earth. Imagine seeing 2 tons of pure muscle and horn thundering towards you at that speed. It's both terrifying and absolutely. But why do they need to be so fast? It's all about survival. Rhinos live in habitats where they share space with some of Africa and Asia's most formidable predators, like lions and tigers. While a full-grown rhino is a tough target for any predator, their calves are much more vulnerable. A mother rhino's speed is her ultimate defensive weapon. She can use that explosive burst of acceleration to charge at a threat, scaring them off, or to quickly move her young calf away from danger. It's not just about fight or flight. It's about being fast enough to do both effectively. Now, you might be thinking, how can such a heavy animal move so quickly? It's a marvel of biomechanics. Rhinos have incredibly powerful leg muscles and a unique foot structure. They essentially run on their tiptoes, which might sound strange for such a bulky creature, but this posture allows for a more efficient and rapid stride. When a rhino decides to move, it can go from 0 to full speed in just a few seconds. Let's break down the different rhino species because they're not all the same. There are 5 species of rhinos in the world: the white rhino, the black rhino, the Indian rhino, the Javon rhino, and the Sumatran rhino. The black rhino is often considered the fastest and most aggressive of the bunch, frequently clocked at that top speed of 55 kilometers per hour. They're known for their quick tempers and their tendency to charge first and ask questions later. White rhinos, the largest of the species, are also surprisingly quick, capable of reaching speeds around 40 to 50 kilometers per hour. The smaller, more elusive Javan and Sumatran rhinos are also fast, using their speed to navigate the dense forests they call home. Speed is a universal trait for survival across the entire rhino family. But here's a common misconception. People think rhinos have terrible eyesight and just charge blindly at anything that moves. While their eyesight isn't their strongest sense, it's not as bad as a cartoon might make you think. They are nearsighted, meaning they can't see details clearly from a distance. A rhino can smell a person from hundreds of meters away long before it can see them clearly. So, if a rhino charges, it's not usually because it's confused. It has likely heard or smelled something it perceives as a threat and is taking defensive action. Let's talk about their agility. You would not expect an animal that looks like a living boulder to be able to turn on a dime, but rhinos are incredibly nimble. Unfortunately, all the speed in the world can't help a rhino outrun its biggest threat, humans. Poaching for their horns has driven rhinos to the brink of extinction. The horn, which is made of keratin, the same stuff as our hair and fingernails, is falsely believed to have medicinal properties in some cultures, driving a devastating illegal trade. Organizations and dedicated individuals across the globe are working tirelessly to protect these magnificent animals. When you see footage of a rhino, it's often a peaceful scene of them grazing or wallowing in mud. The mud baths aren't just for fun. They help protect their skin from the sun and pesky insects. It's in these quiet moments that you can appreciate their gentle side. They are herbivores, spending their days munching on grass, leaves, and twigs. By grazing, they shape the landscape, which benefits many other smaller species. The disappearance of rhinos would have a ripple effect, damaging the delicate balance of their entire habitat. So, what can we do? The first step is awareness, understanding just how incredible these animals are, from their surprising speed to their vital role in the environment, is key. Supporting reputable wildlife conservation organizations that are on the ground working to protect rhinos is one of the most direct ways to help. Whether it's through donations, volunteering, or simply spreading the word, every little bit counts. Choosing sustainable, eco-friendly tourism that supports local communities and conservation efforts is another powerful way to contribute. The next time you think of a rhino, I hope you won't just picture a large, slow-moving animal. Instead, picture a powerhouse of nature, an animal that can outrun a human champion, turn with surprising grace, and possesses an ancient wisdom we are only just beginning to understand. An animal that plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of our planet. These incredible sprinters of the savanna and forests are in a race for their lives, and it's a race they cannot win without our help. Their story is a powerful reminder of the beauty and fragility of the natural world. From their thundering charge to their gentle grazing, rhinos embody a wildness that we are at risk of losing forever. Let's work together to ensure that future generations can also marvel at the sight of a rhino, not just in books or videos, but thriving in the wild where they belong. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the world of rhinos. If you found this fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing facts about the animal kingdom. Let me know in the comments what surprised you most about rhinos. See you in the next video.